chef is rolling up his sleeves and showing off his culinary skills in a brand new reality show.
Molly Riehl lending a helping hand in the kitchen. Hey, Molly.
Breakfast is smelling good. So if you're just joining us, we are with local chef Kevin O'Connor, who is starring in a new Hulu competition series called Chefs vs. Wild, which is kind of part alone, part top chef. Basically, he was dropped in the British Columbia wilderness for 6 days. He was paired with a survivalist, basically had to forage ingredients for those days, and then come up with a 5-star meal. This series, Chef Kevin, premieres today. That's so exciting. Your episode premieres a week from today, and you've kind of set up a little bit of something reminiscent of the wild food that you foraged and gathered, and what you kind of made for the judges.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got a few things that are representative of what I was eating out there, and some actually things that were foraged from this area. So I brought oysters because when we were out there, I was really surviving on these things, which made me feel honestly super amazing. They're super nutrient dense, as were the wild mushrooms and greens that I was eating. So I almost felt like I had superpowers while I was out there, just because of all the super nutrient dense food. So I brought some of that here today. I actually brought this Douglas fir salt, which I honestly forgot that I had in my pantry, but I made this in British Columbia for the show. We were given some salts and some things to preserve different ingredients while we were out in the field, and I made this Douglas fir salt, which I'm not going to give away too much, but it did wind up on a bit of goose, on a bit of Canadian goose.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, absolutely. But this morning it'll be seasoning some of these mushrooms and this trout that I have in the pan that I think should probably be flipped.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's take a look at
Let's take a look at it. So we got here early this morning to fish for the trout. I'm just kidding. We didn't do too much foraging. Look how beautiful that is. Now, you are known as a chef at large. You don't have a restaurant. You kind of cook like this over an open flame throughout the world. What was it like doing this for a competition series? It just was such a good fit for you.
Yeah, it was an awesome fit. I was so excited when I got out there. Just to get out into the woods and gather and collect and build a shelter, but really it was all leading up to that one competition, that 4-hour cooking competition that was in this beautiful and insane outdoor analog kitchen. So everything was over fire, we had no electricity, and it was a huge benefit that I'm used to doing that, because I've been doing that for the past 5 or 6 years, just kind of popping up in the middle of the woods or in a vineyard or in an olive grove or something like that, starting a fire and getting to cooking. So it was completely wild and unnatural and something that I wasn't used to, but at the same time I was super comfortable doing it.
So cool. And then here you have a dashi, which was something that you did make too on the show as well. It's starting to smell so good. You guys, we're going to keep cooking. The next time you see us, we're going to be plating and eating. Lucky me. So again, your episode airs next Monday, and he is hosting a viewing party at Tiger downtown. You can RSVP. You need to RSVP online. It is a free event, 21 and older. How much fun to be able to watch you compete with all of Sacramento. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna get cooking. We'll see you guys soon.